Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Happy Abyss. A bit of a break for me. I am playing on the spaced out DLC, even though I'm playing the base game, and I was actually playing on the testing branch, and one of their updates broke the save game files. So I took a few days off while they were fixing that bug, and I'm back. I'm at a regolith, which is fine. I actually want to upgrade this to melting rust, but in order to melt rust, I'm going to need more temperature. Let's find... There's got to be some rust around here somewhere. There we go. So rust melts at 1534, and regolith melted at 1411. So this has got to get another 50 degrees in it. So turned off the regolith. This is now filling up with rust, and we're just slowly waiting for the rocket to get that up to temperature. In other big news, where is it? This failed completely. My oxygen system, I don't know what the heck happened. There's 600 kilograms of oxygen up here. Yeah, it's just broken. So I'm currently pumping it out. There's plenty of oxygen in there to feed the base for quite some time. Hydrogen will eventually become an issue, but right now I've got a big tank of it, so I'm not too worried about it. Not entirely sure what happened over here. I think it's cleaned up now. Yeah, when I reloaded the save, this had hydrogen in here. Not much of it, just a couple 100 milligrams per tile, but it definitely took a while to vacuum, for space to vacuum that out, and it made everything kind of hot. Luckily it was a thin amount of hydrogen. It just took a long time. This is still working fine. We've got plenty of petroleum. Yeah, that's you turning on and off. Oh, you're only on 1 kilo. Okay, so yeah, I'm not even sending that much through here. This is, of course, working absolutely amazing. It is nice and settled in temperature-wise. You can see this is occasionally flipping as it gets above and below 20 kilograms. Yeah, I really do like this design. It works quite well. While I was taking a break, I was contemplating whether or not I could fit a second dropper in here, if it would be possible to run 20 kilos. That's something I might try in a testing system just to see what happens if I toss a second 10 kilo pipe in there. The main issue I'm worried about is I don't know how to do the counterflow for the liquid. But if this is hot enough, I don't think that matters. Anyway. Otherwise, this is pumping out like mad. We've got plenty of polluted water. All those are full. Those are already full. I put in some liquid tanks to soak up some more of the salt water. Yeah, mostly just been doing cleanups while waiting for the game updates. I haven't tapped any more oil wells yet because, there's just such a huge amount down here. I just want to move it all. And I will be getting constant oxygen production low because I'm not going to produce any for quite some time. But we're over here to the far left side of the map, and there are 5 volcanoes. I don't even know how you would possibly use these ones down here surrounded by neutronium, but if I ever did want geothermal, I've got all the volcanoes. I thought I heard a tile breaking noise. Whatever. Do I have a filter on this? I guess not. It just pumps into this tank. And then whatever is not oil will just be on top, I suppose. That will eventually become an issue. Because if I get multiple liquids up here, it will overflow. Huh. Alright, I'll have to have a think about that. I see all my steam turbines have cooled down, the steam rooms have cooled down. Come on, trying to scroll. The game is definitely getting a bit more chuggy. Oh, we've got hot stuff. Yeah, those are cold. I guess just that little bit's hot. Really should have named my rocket something useful. That way I'd know which one was coming back. Yeah, there's just going to be a lot of that going on for a little bit. Let's go back and see which rocket that was. Yep, that's you. Picked up a couple of degrees. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of rocket launches for that to get up the next 50 degrees. Oh, building broken. Oh, ladder. Yeah, ladder. Ooh, that's my research rocket. Good. I'm glad that warned me. Sorry, I was about to talk about something else. My research rocket came back. I guess I don't really need to send you there again. Alright, well... what I've been working on... No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that. So I built this just to make sure I don't run out of hydrogen, because right now I'm not producing any oxygen. So all this does is dump extra oxygen out the bottom. You know, it's incredibly wasteful of water, power, and oxygen, but I don't care. I had to put these blocks in because this is the generator carbon dioxide output and it was getting sucked up in there. And then this is just a filter that says, give me hydrogen, kick the rest out. So it's not going to give me a huge amount, but since this system is turned off until I can get it cleaned up, that's just what I got to do. We're down here. Oh, this is done. Finally. So yeah, this will all flow over nice enough. Eventually the gases will get sorted out. Oh. Alright, and you're gone. What's the temperature like? Got another 20-something degrees to go. Okay, well, just thought I'd bring you in, show you a way of getting the oxygen out. I could definitely design this better where I don't need the filter, by making kind of a better bell shape, and I think I have enough power. I'm not worried about wasting power. Wait, what? Oh, because the priorities are wrong. I was just going to turn this on to rust, but you got to set the priority higher, and I set this to a high priority so my dupes would deliver it. So this will suck all the heat out of these tiles. Oh, that's that water. Keep hearing weird noises in the game. And this should solidify all of this. Alright, but then... Alright, and what did rust need to be at? Like, I'm close, I'm not quite there yet. Lots of data banks lying around, because I'm all out of research. There's some iron ore. It's like 1540, right? Well, let's start at 20. Oh, that's what temperature it is at. There's some iron ore. Iron ore should be the same temperature. 1534, so 1536. Okay, and you want refined metal iron. Oh, God, no. I forgot they're going to want to come grab the iron. I need a door. Yeah, we don't want dupes doing that. Because if they run through this door with superheated iron, I'm going to be in trouble. I mean, theoretically, they are jumping over this, so they shouldn't interact with the visco gel, but they definitely could. Oh, how do I get them to deliver the iron? Or the rust? Alright, this is going to get way more complicated. I forgot they want iron. Alright. Nobody. There's enough rust in there for me to get started, and I can do it up here. Haha. Allow manual use. Consumable ore. Rust. At a 6. Well, you're still, yeah, you are still doing igneous, right? Okay, so as this magma slowly condenses, or solidifies, however you want to put it, actually, will it? Because this stuff is going to start making this hotter than melted magma. Now, you don't get the same properties, in fact. So iron, actually, I don't know. This is new. So iron has a specific heat capacity of 0.4. And rust has a specific heat of 0.4. So you don't get that same bonus like you do with igneous rock and regolith, where you get more energy to cool it down than it takes to warm it up. This is all just 1 for 1. So once this gets down to temperature, then it just has to wait. I don't know how that's flipping if it's in a vacuum. Interesting. The point is, you are now full of rust. What's it coming out of here at? 300. Yeah, so I'm not getting the big temperature spike on this side. It's cooling way down before it gets here. But that might also sort out as I start running more of it through. I might actually need to set the priority on this higher. Yeah, I'll just keep my dupes delivering it. So there you go. We are now melting rust. Interesting. I didn't look at that specific heat capacity before this. You still got a lot of igneous rock to go through. I'm assuming iron ore is the same. Oh, here, let's look at all the metals. So iron ore, that's aluminum. There we go. Iron ore, specific heat capacity of 0.4. And gold amalgam is 0.15. Gold is 0.12. So you actually get less heat energy out of the gold than you do from the gold amalgam. Copper is 0.3. And copper is 0.3. Yeah, so copper is the same. Gold, you get less energy out, and iron, you get more. Aluminum, I have no idea. Heat capacity is 0.9, which is quite high, but I don't know what aluminum metal is. I don't think I have any. Oh no! Oh, that should just all melt. Okay, that was a rocket coming back, let all the regolith through. The problem with regolith is quite cold compared to my heat room. Is that a rocket leaving or coming back? How are you being triggered? Oh, you're just about back. Okay. I heard the other rocket land. I'm like, but where's this one? How did iron get there? Like, that's all thermium. Iron shouldn't be able to jump diagonally. Yeah, we barely gained a degree there. So this isn't quite self-sustaining. I'm definitely going to run out of heat. But yeah, there we go. Iron melter achieved. Mostly. This still isn't working quite right. I think I need to do that to keep that blob liquid. There, I think that'll work better. Anyway, I think we're going to call this one a little bit shorter just because, well, I've got lots of other stuff to do today and I haven't actually made a recording in quite some time. So, regolith melter is working. Iron melter is now up to temperature. Oh, more meteors. Well, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this series. I'm not sure how much more giant stuff I can build in the base game, but it seems like there's a couple more updates for Spaced Out to come out for the World Gen on the big asteroid before I start a new playthrough there. So I'll probably attempt to melt some other stuff and see what happens.